class.
Students, since this is our first class, my name is Miss Asila. So today I would like to share to you guys about Keynesian theory. So before that, please introduce yourself. Who wants to start first?
Me! My name is NORASHIDAH. My metric number 187176.
My name is Anis Amira. My metric number is 190703.
My name is Amira Gatimama Anwar. My metric number 187789.
My name is Atika Binti Zainab. My metric number 190741.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hi, I am Nur Nabilah Binti Hasman. My metric number is 190648.
Nice to meet you guys. Are you ready, kids?
Aye, Captain.
Keynesian economics was used to refer the concept of achieving optimal economic performance by government intervention. There was an issue about the Keynesian theory that you should guys know. It is called the Great Depression.
The Great Depression. It was a national money problem. Most people lost their job because the company or owner could not pay the workers, so they became a bankrupted. This made people protest.
The Great Depression began in 1929 after the stock market crash. That was the beginning of the money problem, also called Black Thursday. So people were forced to make their own food, clothes, and a living for themselves. People also try to sell their kids so that they can make money. That was a big problem for foster homes.
Some of the causes of the Great Depression was bank failure and high employment rate. After World War II in 1939, the Great Depression ended.
The market crashed. In October of 1929, a large number of people swarmed banks to pull their money and sell their stock. Because banks were not backed by the government during this time, they did not have enough money to dish out and were forced to close. Then the depression begins. Many people lost all of their money and investment. They were bankrupt and now left with nothing but a black cloud of accumulated debt. Therefore, they lost their homes, car, and all of the other luxuries they had previously purchased on credit.
The demand of business and factory to produce goods came to a sudden head and many had to shut down. Others were forced to lay off the majority of their employees. Farmers who were already feeling the effect of this downward spiral lost their farm or went into foreclosure. From boom to bust, America's most devastating recession had begun and continued to be known through historical of the Great Depression.
Oh, now I know the issue. But doctor, what is the contribution to the Keynesian theory?
I think there must be effect on the consumption and investor. Don't you think so?
Yes, maybe they affect the policy.
Consumption function. When people working hard, their salary will increase. This will encourage people to spend more and save more. So why did this happen? It is because of the marginal propensity to consume, MPC. Stated formally, the consumption function is an economic formula that represents the functional relationship between total consumption and gross national income.
Secondly, investment. Investment can be split into financial investment and economic investment. Monetary theory. When money supply increase, the interest rate will decrease. So people will lose their job because of economic downturn. I will implement the deficit spending in the fiscal policy so I can reduce tax. Yeah, government reduce tax so I can spend more and save more. Bank assets increase because saving deposit increase. Then we should reduce the interest rate. Interest rate decrease. Now I can hire more workers to expand my company. Consumption and investment increase. So full employment achieved. Can you guys get it?
But doctor, what does the effect on IS and M curve due to the Great Depression?
Yes, I also think about the same question with Bella. Can you explain it to us, doctor? What it will affect using fiscal policy and monetary policy? It is the same.
Easy, my kids. Let me explain them to you and make it short and precise.
Fiscal and monetary policies could have been used to help the economy out of the Great Depression by the increases of national income. So how? It can be explained by the IS-LM equilibrium. The expansion of fiscal policy. When the government expenditure is increased, the IS curve shifts to the right. And make a new equilibrium at A, which the interest rate is I2 and the income is Y2. It shows that the interest rate is increased. The national income or the income also increased, so that's why aggregate demand is increased. For the expansion of monetary policies, when the money supply is increased, the LM curve shifts to the right. Equilibrium at A, which the I interest rate is I2 and the income is Y2. It shows that the interest rate is decreased while the income is increased. That's why the aggregate
That's all for today's lecture. Thank you for coming. Bye kids. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
The car in the highway lah.
What? Why?
I get it. Imagine there was an accident and
The traffic got jammed and people will be late to reach their destination.
Oh, since the accident is between the big truck and also a car, so it will cause a border, and we need a tow truck to clear the mess. Just like the tow truck is actually the government intervention. Am I right?
Yes!
People had a really hard time when the stock market crashed. Black Tuesday 1929. Millions of people lost their jobs. There wasn't much Herbert Hoover could do. 1/4 of America was unemployed by 1932. The Great Depression was some of our hardest years. Yeah, the Great Depression brought some of our biggest fears. And I know we recovered, but for some it was too late. 'Cause the Great Depression wasn't so great. Even rich people got hit hard. Everyone was in a bad mood. Even kids had to work for their families to have enough to buy food. FDR signed the New Deal laws to help people looking for jobs. It got worse when the drought and the dust storms came, and farmers couldn't grow any crops. The Great Depression was some of our hardest years. Yeah, the Great Depression brought some of our biggest fears. And I know we recovered, but for some it was too late. 'Cause the Great Depression wasn't so great. It all ended a decade later with the start of World War II. Things went slow for a little while, but then we pulled through. Now when we look back at all those years, we see some good parts too. Great Depression.